There's a certain way that reality unfolds for us. It isn't loud or forceful. It happens in a very specific and very subtle way.
Before the shape appears, before you can see any of the details of what's coming.
And before you can find the words for it, before you could possibly explain it to anyone else,
You sense it first, just a general feeling. And this isn't some vague, fleeting thing. It's fundamental. It's physics, really. It's the way creation actually works, the way reality takes its shape.
It's interesting. Most of us tend to approach life with a kind of force. We try to dictate all the terms to make things happen our way.
on one hand, there's this very human urge, isn't there, to push, to struggle, to try and force things to bend to our will. But the universe, it just doesn't really respond to that kind of pressure. The wiser way, the path of less resistance, is to relax, to trust, and to simply allow reality to reveal itself to you.
Now, this is an idea that might feel a little different. When we think about creating something, anything really, we assume we have to start from scratch. But what if the most significant part of the work was already done for us? Step 1 is already complete. So what does that even mean? Well, think about it. Every single experience you've ever had, the good, the bad, all of it, life has used it to gather resources. You can think of it as a kind of creative vortex or an incubator that's holding all of your desires. Now, you might not see how all the pieces fit together. That's not your job. Just trust that they've been assembled into something far greater than the sum of their parts. You don't need to know the final outcome. You've already supplied everything required.
And so, now we come to the part that honestly most of us resist. It's the part that asks for quiet, for stillness. This is the moment where you stop all the trying, all the forcing, and instead you just allow.
Because the real thrill isn't just in having the thing you want. The real thrill is in the process of discovering it. That moment the idea finally lands, when the clarity just arrives. That's the magic. And that discovery, that's why we're here. You came into this life knowing you'd be inspired, that new ideas would constantly be born. You came for the experience of guiding your own focus, your own feeling, your vibration, and then just watching as that unseen energy turns from a thought into a thing. So this brings us to the very heart of the practice. It's about finding a state of satisfaction before you see any proof. Finding satisfaction in what, from the outside, might look a lot like nothingness. And that word, nothingness, it can be misleading. Most of us hear that and we think of emptiness, of lack. But that's not what this is. It simply refers to that which you can't see yet, which you can't hear or touch, but you can absolutely feel. You can feel its potential. You see, you don't get to that feeling by focusing on what's missing. You get there by finding it, right now, in this moment, a quiet inner knowing that says, I'm satisfied. There's no agenda here, no need for anything to happen to prove it. It's just a gentle, neutral state of being.
This is a quiet place, a place of non-resistance. It's the space where you can finally just allow. I'm satisfied.
And as you practice this, as you return to this feeling, something starts to shift. It actually becomes your default, your expectation. You just start to expect clarity to show up. You expect good ideas to flow to you. You begin to expect that you'll be in the right place at the right time. You just start expecting things to work out. And all of this brings us to a final, really grounded truth. It's something that is very easy to overlook in our day-to-day lives. This whole process of turning thoughts into things, it's not some rare, magical event that happens once in a while. It's constant. It's happening all the time. In fact, every single moment is a manifestation. This moment, right now, this is a manifestation. So, just for a moment, pause. Look around you. Wherever you are, what has already turned into form? What do you see? You have so much more influence over this reality than you've probably ever been taught to believe.
Don't miss this. Click the link in the description now to get your copy of The Truth About Life You Were Never Taught. It might just be the missing piece you've been waiting for. If this resonated with you, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more insights like this. See you in the next episode, and thank you for watching.